Mephiston LRE Alpha Track Battle 7. Let's get into it. Now, this one again, I will be doing the power, melee only, and minimum 2 hits requirements, which gives me a grand total of 4 characters to use, although in reality it's more like 3 because, well, let's just say Shi doesn't usually have a very good time in these situations, but okay, this map is very nice because although it has 2 spawn points, they're very close together, so it'll be quite easy to keep the enemy blocked in once I'm moved all the way up. And the question is, where do I want to start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexes to the spawn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from here. Okay. Not sure how much difference it's going to really make actually, but I think this way is just a bit more. They're both quite obstructed. I think I'm going to go with this and see what happens. Very nice. So I can get Angrex in the middle. Angrex probably here. Now any field artillery spawning in here will only have a movement of 1 click, so I can only move to this hex or this hex, so they won't be able to get any ranged shots off, which is good for me. Again, Shi, move him up so that he gives Manatus hopefully a movement boost if he doesn't die. I had to add that caveat very quickly, but he hasn't died. Right, I'm just going to ignore 1 guardsman, doesn't really matter. Just don't get distracted, make sure you get your guys up to the spawn point. That being said, Shi is about to die, so let's just do a little bit of damage before he gets splattered. So, as I said, this mortar has not had a good time there. Now I'll get Rockbone. I'll move Rockbone up. It's annoying I can't show hexes when it's the enemy turn, but it will become very obvious when I want to move Rockbone. Now, to be honest, I want to do my thing of not harming Voxcasters. What's spawning in the next wave? A guardsman. The reason I just checked that is because if we had lots of artillery pieces spawning in the next wave, actually it doesn't really matter, but they spawned in here, they get hit by Angrax, and he doesn't kill them, they'll move into this hex, and then no more will be able to spawn here, so Angrax will be kind of wasted in terms of using his passive to hit lots of enemies, so I was just slightly wary of that. But looks like things are going to be alright. I don't really want to kill the Voxcasters. This is kind of standard practice for me, but also don't really want to move Maladus too far out of position. He's in a good position at the moment, so I'll just kill 1 Voxcaster. Goes to 2. Angrax's passive is too weak to even take out Guardsman anyway. I'm quite happy with this. I'm not really at any risk from any field artillery now, so 3 damage from that las cannon. Any of them that spawn in are going to be forced into melee and basically rendered useless. So we just got the damage from the guardsmen to contend with now, which isn't particularly impressive. Yeah. What his cannon's doing absolutely nothing. This is going to be a really easy battle to clear. This just goes to show how little you really have to fear from the Lazmen, provided your armour is high enough to stop them from doing a huge amount of damage, not having to rely on their awful 10% pierce ratio. Right, so we're not getting anyone more swarming in, so let's just start cleaning house. See if we can get a few good fleas out of this. Nice. Stangrex is active there. Leveled it up a bit for guild wars recently, so it's actually doing some damage. And that's the end of that.